Hello Sergey, Paul, VK3MR. As you've requested, I'm just making a couple of short videos here of your 10-band EQ. It's currently updated with the current software and the problems that I'm having with RF getting into the audio. The first check I'm going to show you is with the HEIL 8-pin connector connected to your 10-band EQ, and that will be clicked under, or the input will be the mic selection. Now, as you know, because the mic is in the mic connector, in the 8-pin connector at the bottom of your box, it will not allow you to go to the XLR. So the situation is that when we connect the PR40 microphone to the 8-pin connector with the HEIL supplied lead, there is no interference. However, the quality of the audio is not as great as what's in XLR mode. I'll now show you. The transmitter we're using is a TS2000. The amplifier is an Mtron DX1. For the point of this exercise, I'm going to try and put out around about 700 watts, 600 to 700 watts. The microphone is a HEIL PR40 mounted with the HEIL lead all the way around to your box and into the bottom there. We've currently, we've got it selected on XLR. Alright, it's on mic. As you can see, you've got the updated firmware. This problem was occurring with the previous firmware. We've got it set to normal, so here goes. VK3 mic Romeo testing 1 2. VK3 mic Romeo testing 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. VK3 mic Romeo testing 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 testing 1 2 1 2. Here we go, second test. VK3 mic Romeo testing 1 2 1 2. Alright, now that's pretty standard audio with a tiny bit of feedback. Now I'm going to connect the lead with an XLR fitting. Okay, so as you can see, we've removed the fitting from the bottom and we now have an XLR fitting correct to the top, and we have also changed the input to XLR. Alright, nothing else has changed. I'm just going to hold it back from here. VK3MR testing 1 2. VK3MR testing 1 2 1 2. As you can see, there's some serious RF getting into this. Now, I have grounded your box from underneath. You can just see that tab, and that goes to my shack ground, which goes to a buzz bar and outside. Now, if I remove that ground, I'll show you what happens. VK3MR testing 1 2 1 2 1 2. VK3MR testing 1 2 1 2 1 2. So as you can see, it's actually worse without the ground connected. Now I'm going to try another cable. This cable that I'm using is a silver braid cable, and it has ephemeral connectors at both ends. I'm now going to put on another shielded cable just to show you it's not in the cable. Okay, Sergey, here is, we've just put a new connection in there, as you can see. and it's insulated cable into the top, XLR fitting selected, and we'll now do the TX, Victor Kilo 3 Mike Romeo testing, 1 2 1 2. And there you go, SERGY. That's pretty much the station. I will now just I will connect the ground cable, the earth, sorry, and see what the difference is. Alright, earth cable is connected. We're now going to TX, Victor Kilo 3 Mike Romeo testing. As you can see, slightly better audio, but it's still highly distorted. Okay. Now, I'm going to put the original HEIL cable back in and change it to mic setting as we started off. Okay, the HEIL cable, which is a CC1 XLRKB, is now back installed. And let's do an audio check. Victor Kilo 3 Mike Romeo testing, 1 2. Okay, as you can see, it's in XLR mode. It's not working. Connect across. Victor Kilo 3 Mike Romeo testing, 1 2 1 2 2 2 1 2 3 4 5. Testing, 1 2. As you can see, SERGY, the audio is a lot better. It's very crisp, as you would expect through the device. All right, let me know if there's anything else that you need me to do. This is VK3MR Paul.